All right, listen up. You think gardening is some cutesy hobby with sunflowers and, I don't know, carrots? You're wrong. Dead wrong. We're about to dive into a plant that looks like it crash-landed here from some other, much cooler dimension. It's a pharmacy, a chemical weapons factory, and a chill-out pill, all growing on one vine. So pay attention, because this ain't your grandma's garden show.
Yeah, you heard me. This thing is a total paradox. The leaves can brew a tea that'll calm your nerves right down, but at the same time, its roots are waging a chemical war, poisoning the soil for anything that even thinks about growing nearby. It's a healer, and it's a stone-cold killer. Let that sink in.
I mean, just look at this thing. Seriously, this is not normal Earth biology. You got these purple tentacles, this central tower that looks like a landing pad for a tiny UFO. It's so weird that when the first Spanish missionaries stumbled upon it, they thought it was some kind of holy symbol. Morons. The reality is so much more interesting.
And here's where the genius kicks in. This flower is a high-security vault. It only opens for a few hours. And unlike, say, the pathetic vanilla orchid, which is so helpless it needs a human to come and pollinate it by hand, the passionfruit hires a mercenary, a specialist. Only the big, beefy carpenter bee is the right size and weight to force it open and get the pollen. It's a biological lock and key. It's efficient. It's brutal. I love it.
But that's just the appetizer. Before it breaks out the heavy artillery, it has this first line of defense. A sticky, milky latex in the leaves, kind of like you'd find in a papaya or a jackfruit. Some dumb bug takes a bite and wham, its mouth is gum shut. It's a simple, elegant little trap, a warning shot. The real warfare, though, that happens on a whole other level.
Okay, so forget the weird flowers and the sticky sap. Now we get to the good stuff. We're talking military-grade biological weaponry. This is where the plant stops being a quirky visitor from another planet and starts acting like a tiny green psychopath.
Get this. Inside the leaves, it stores these little chemical bombs. They're called cyanogenic glycosides. Some critter comes along, chews the leaf, the compounds mix, and boom, it releases hydrogen cyanide. Yeah, that cyanide, the stuff from spy movies. A plant, in your backyard, is manufacturing one of the most famous poisons in human history. And if you think that's nuts, get a load of this. It's the exact same chemical weapon found in cassava. You know, the root that billions of people eat every single day. The universe has a sixth sense of humor, doesn't it? Turns out the line between your dinner and, well, death is way thinner than you think. So let's just run down the armory. Up top, in the leaves, you've got cyanide gas, for any bug dumb enough to take a bite. And down below, in the roots, it's pumping out a whole different kind of poison, allochemicals. This gunk seeps into the soil and just kills any other plant that tries to horn in on its territory, just like a guava tree. It creates its own chemical dead zone. This thing doesn't just grow, it conquers.
But here's where the whole story flips on its head. There's a glitch in the system. A beautiful, incredibly useful glitch. The same plant that's a master of chemical warfare has this bizarre side effect on the human brain. It goes from being a stone-cold killer to a calming agent. The very same leaves that are busy cooking up hydrogen cyanide, well, they also happen to contain these other compounds, alkaloids. And these things, they act as a natural sedative. Ancient healers figured this out, using stuff like bittermelon or cactus leaves to calm people down. It's an arms depot and a pharmacy in the exact same leaf.
And the way this glitch works is actually pretty simple. You make a tea from the leaves, you drink it, and those alkaloids go straight to your brain. They latch onto your neural receptors and basically just tell your entire nervous system to take a breath and, chill out. Activity slows way down. Your internal panic button gets switched off. It's a natural off switch for anxiety, built by a chemical warrior. So, you've got this hyper-aggressive, chemically armed, alien-looking monster growing on your fence. What the hell do you do with it? Simple. You tame it. You put that monster to work. You turn its insane will to survive to your own advantage.
And it works fast. Its aggression isn't just chemical, it's physical. Like bamboo, this thing can swallow a 20-foot fence in a single season. It doesn't ask for permission, it just takes over. It's basically a vertical energy bank, just converting sunlight into pure growth at a ridiculous speed.
Even harvesting is the ultimate power move. See, you don't get to decide when the fruit is ready. The plant decides. You don't pick them, nope. You wait for the vine to literally cut them loose and drop them on the ground for you. Only then are they perfect. Nothing but bags of sugar and water. Even when it's feeding you, the plant is still in control.
So let's just recap the insanity here.
This one vine hires a specific bee as a mercenary, manufactures cyanide to kill its enemies, poisons the ground to destroy its competition, and then, as some kind of cosmic punchline, its leaves can be brewed into a tea that chills out your brain. This isn't just a plant, it's a multi-purpose survival tool.
So you have this thing that is, all at once, a weapon, a pharmacy, and a food source. An organism so diabolically and brilliantly designed for survival that it can either kill you or calm you down. Now that's absolutely wild.